You know, it wasn't the best of my studio moments, man. But you know, we had just opened up the 36 Chambers studio in Manhattan. I think we had just got off a tour or something like that. I don't know, but for some reason they had called us all back to the studio because something had happened to one of our brothers. And I went up to the studio. You know, I just jumped in a cab or something and went over there. I think it was snowing too that day, and I went up in there, and that's when I discovered that my brother, we had lost one of our brothers. If y'all don't know who I'm talking about, R.I.P. ODB. You know what I'm saying? That was one of our brothers right there that we lost. You know, doing the best that what he do in the studio, man, and his spirit forever lives on in us, man, in this music. So I just wanted to share that for all of the fans that didn't know. The 36 Chambers studio, you know what I'm saying, where ODB resided at, was special to us, and I wish we would have kept it because we would have been keeping the part of the puzzle together. You know what I'm saying? That's the super glue that keeps all us together. And since then, we haven't really recorded a song together. You know what I'm saying? After that, mostly everything's been email. So, I just feel like we should go back to that and rekindle those flames. We should have kept that. That was probably a monumental place. I think they sold that studio to Swiss Beats. The amazing part about it was that, he it seemed like he moved on in a place that he was very comfortable in. And I laid a song in there in that studio. And I just feel like, he was with me when I wrote that song. You know what I'm saying? And it was called For Real Though. It was called For Real Though. It wasn't nothing too spectacular about it, but I think I heard somebody in here said it was something in the spirit of it that hit me. I think that was Lord's Professor. It was something in the spirit. So it wasn't really for the ear. You know what I'm saying? It was for the internal. And I feel like if you didn't get it, you missed it. That's how Lord's Professor described it, and I A alike, B alike, C alike. A memorable moment with me and ODB is when I bumped into him in Stapleton. That's like about 5 minutes from Park Hill. That's where Ghosts live. And I was coming through the back of the buildings one day, and I seen ODB. I was calling him Unique Ason at that time. I don't even know if he had ODB yet. And he was like, yo. He was like, I know you. I was like, word? He was like, yeah, your name is Original, right? I was like, yeah, that's what they call me. He said, yeah, I know Park Hill. He was like, yo. He's like, I heard you could spit. I was like, word? I mean, I do a little something, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. I don't really be, you know what I'm saying? People made me hype, but then I thought I was, you know what I mean? They was doing this to me. So he was like, yo, spit something for me. I spit him a little something, and he was like, that was dope. That was dope. I said, y'all heard you was nice too, though. You know what I'm saying? You mad ill. I said, I heard some of your work. I said, yo, spit one for me. And he spit one for me. And I was like, yo, that was crazy, because he was going all into the emotions with it. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, you's a bad dude. You know what I mean? I ain't never thought that we was gonna be making music together, you know what I'm saying? Because ODB was untamed. He was wild. Everything he did didn't have no, like you said, he had no father to his style. And the song we wound up doing together was called Maria. And it was very vulgar, talked about fucking chicks in the butt and just doing just. And I was like, damn, like today when I look at it, I'd be like, that's another foul part of my life. that I don't even want to talk about. It's like, yo, I was wilding, Lord. You know what I'm saying? ODB was wilding. We went to Marley Marl house. Me and ODB. We was gonna do some radio interview or whatever. ODB. Nah, I don't get to hang out with him a lot. I don't even know how we got together this day. He had the big Benz, the BMW. We stopped on the highway because he wanted to stop on the highway so he could play some video games. He wanted to just get a little high a little bit. Yo, we on the highway, G. He just stopped right there. Cars, yeah. I'm like, yo, we can't be here. We can't be here, Lord. Like, we must leave. Like, yo, oh, man, this is it, G. I'm like, yo, you got the perico out. And I'm like, yo, oh, man, yo, let me hit my blunt. Yo, this is crazy, Lord. What we doing? He playing video games in the car. He got the thing all hooked up. I'm like, yo, oh, man. So, finally, he pulled off when he wanted to pull off. I was like, how we doing this? We get to Marley Marl house, up on the sidewalk. He crashed the mailbox over. He laughing. Yo, this nigga over there, we parking and going there, do the interview. Marley Marl bugging out, trying to get him to, you know, DB took the interview over, and then we just broke out. But it was crazy, man. And then another time, crazy tour story with me and ODB. Like, when I'm in my hotel room in the late hours of the night, I always check up under the door to see if it's anybody scheming or spying, walking by, doing, you know what I mean? Any activity. So this night I was like, yeah, I see something. Shadow, keep going by. So I get to the peepholes, creep over there, get to the peephole. It's ODB walking out back and forth. So I open the door. I'm like, yo, what's up, God? He's like, yo, I keep hearing voices in my room. Can I come and stay with you? Come over here. I'm like, no doubt, God, come on. He come over here. So what's that you drinking? Nigga had a tequila, but with the lizard in the bottom. Like, you know, tequila got the worm in it. This one had a lizard, like a goanna or something? Yo, I'm like, yo, what the? You could see particles floating around because it looked like they had to break his back to get him in. I was like, yo, what the hell? Oh, shit. Let me taste that. This shit is foul. Yo, it's like I'm always complaining and then getting caught up in the shit, you know what I mean? Because it's like, yo, I gotta check it out, you know what I mean? We doing all this. We doing coolies. That's the cocaine in the cigarette. We smoke a whole pack of them shits. And we sniff it. You getting baked. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, the UFOs is outside, Lord. The UFOs is outside, Lord. Hold on, let's analyze them. We analyzing them for a while, communicating or whatever, seeing this shit moving. We wake up the whole hotel, Lord. Yo, they out there. Boom, it's like 2:33 a.m. We running through the building, you know what I'm saying? Nobody was really fucking with us, though. So we went back, you know what I'm saying? Next thing, and then I lost him. I don't know where he went. Boom, he was gone. So I'm looking out the window, because now it's the sunlight coming up. I'm trying to see, now I can see the alien now. Sunlight is out. Got this nigga, yo. It was the top of a fucking building, Lord. It was like just that light on top of the building. The rest of the shit was dark because there wasn't no lights up there, Lord. It was up in the mountain. It was like, oh shit. I ain't get a chance to tell him it was a false alarm, you know what I mean? Well, that's just another ill story, Lord. It's crazy shit like that. It's like me and the God just be on some different shit. If you don't believe me, just listen to the song Maria. That was what we had came up with, man.